Team Leader 刘玉彤 David, it's me. Team Member K. When Raffles arrived in Singapore in search of a new trading port for the British East India Company, it was merely a placid little village. Then, Raffles' 10-day visit to Singapore concluded with him signing the first treaty with local ruler, and this gave the British the right to establish a trading port on the island.
Herring, Alameritis, Canada.
Joanna. Oh, so how long have you been here? We got here last night.
Oh.
So you still haven't been here many days?
No, starting now.
You're coming to Korea. How do you know about this? Why did you choose to come to this place first?
Now, we're gonna go from here and then we're gonna walk around. So it was the first stop.
Yeah. So have you ever been to Singapore before? No, so this is the first time. Thank you for answering. Have a nice day.
Me too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
There's a restaurant near this. A very nice and grand seafood restaurant named Jumbo.
Is it expensive?
Of course, it's more expensive. You have to, it's just like over 300 for just one dinner.
Let's just take until he goes. We're just waiting for you. Don't get rid of it. Let's go.
Maybe if I can walk.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's so beautiful.
In the front there's a seafood restaurant, Jumbo. Which is so expensive. Oh.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, and that is more beautiful. This is Paki. Paki, I think. Oh, here we are.
Oh, there we are. Yeah.
Here we are. This statue is made up of poly marble, and it was a new one.
I think this one is better. I like this.
This one is new.看见了，British Council。
best chance.
Australian.
Australian. Okay. So, how many days have you came here?
This is my first day in Singapore today.
Fourth day.
Yep.
Okay. So, how many places have you gone? What places?
Well, we arrived last night at 11 o'clock at night. We stay here until 10 o'clock tonight, and then we go to Sri Lanka for 2 weeks. Travel around Sri Lanka.
So, what place do you like the best?
Well,
We've only
we've
walked
only
through
just
Chinatown.
we've been through
We've
Chinatown.
walked along
We've
here.
literally just
We
come here.
haven't gone
so
anywhere yet.
We're just exploring.
What foods are your favorite in Singapore?
In Singapore, we had bacon and eggs this morning. So.
We haven't been able to try any food just yet, so hoping to try some for lunch today.
Okay. Well, let me see other questions. I can't remember. Just now I saw that you are looking at the pledge on the statue. So, have you learned any history about the statue, about Raffles' landing site?
Just the fact that he changed Singapore from what it was, from a fishing village to what you see today.
Okay. Can I have your first impression for this, please?
It's busy and hot.
Yeah, I think the food here is very expensive. It's my first expression.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Have you finished visiting this place?
Well, as I said, we leave at 10 o'clock today, so we spend the rest of the day exploring around and see all that we can see, and then we leave for Sri Lanka. So we'll see how we go.
So you say you're going to explore this area today.
Yep.
All the places? What places you will visit around here?
Well, I wanted to see the botanical gardens. That's a bit far away. So I think we're just going to head to the Marina Bay Gardens and up that way.
We're going to go that way.
We're heading this way.
We might get lost, but we figure if we stay on the river, we can't get too lost.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
See you later.
Would you suggest we go anywhere else?
The Raffles landing site is situated at Boak Key within the civic district, where early settlers used to work and live there. It was also where the British colonial government and many landmark buildings were constructed during that time. The statue of Sir Stamford Raffles statue at Boak Key was built up in 1972, but was the second one. The first statue was built up in 1887 and stood just opposite Victoria Concert Hall. The inscription of the Raffles statue describes the Singapore story in 4 different languages: English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil. In English, it reads, "On this historic site, Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles first landed in Singapore on 28th January 1819, and with genius changed the destiny of Singapore from a fishing village to a great seaport and modern metropolis."
Hi, now we're at the Raffles landing site, which is in the civic district of the Singapore, and here, let's move around. Okay, this is the holy marble statues of the Raffles, and his full name is Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles, and he's well known for the founding of the Singapore. Well, look at this.
A handsome man with beautiful trees and David Beckham.
Yeah.
It's a commercial area here. Everything here is very expensive. And I'm Yitong.
And I'm Kay. And okay, so let's go back to the history. Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles was born on 6 July 1781 by the Captain Benjamin Raffles and Anne Raffles. He was a British colonial official and he is one of the founding of British Singapore. He was also heavily involved in the conquest of the Indonesian island of Java from Dutch and French military forces during the Napoleonic Wars and contributed to the expansion of the British Empire.
We are here for business. For my husband.
Okay. And so, what's your first impression?
Fantastic.
I think it's really cool. And so, have you tried looking for the music?
We are tried everything. Food, we have visited the museums, everything. We are walked around for kilometers and we have tried food too.
So you like Chinese food?
Very much. We have just we have tried Chinese food yet because we have been in China several years ago for export in 2010.
So, how about Thai food? Thai food? Did you try Thai food? Food from Thailand?
Ah, okay. Seafood and noodles and everything we have tried, we have found tried too.
Let me explain it to you, this video, because there is too much noise. We were pretty interested in the arts, and I found that a guy was holding a Chinese calculator. Although I know the name is not that accurate, but I can only explain it like this. And Kay told me what the real name is, but I forgot. Blah blah blah, something like that. And yeah, it's also pretty interesting that we find that a man was drawing a leaf. Yeah, fun, huh? The Singapore you see today differs vastly from the Singapore when Raffles first arrived. Wouldn't it be interesting if you can learn about the early trades and businesses along Singapore River in the early days? That's where you will find out at Raffles landing site, which is just beside the Asian Civilization Museum. You will definitely wouldn't want to give it a miss. This is David, and I ordered something like chicken rice, and it is really good. I think, yeah, really good. Okay.
And at this time we are finishing our lunch. I'm saying I'm going to having my lunch, right?
What's that?
Yeah, I don't know what's the name of this dish, but it's chicken with some rice. It's delicious, but a bit salty. I hope I can enjoy. Thank you. That's all.
David Beckham speaking. I do believe that you are my fans. Okay, bye bye.
He didn't dare to interview other people. He's so shy.
Shut up.
Oh my god, I'm so glad that David Beckham is in the same group with us. Unbelievable, the football star.
Consisting of modern and contemporary art, National Gallery Singapore focuses on displaying Singapore and Southeast Asian art from the 19th century to present day. It is home to two permanent galleries, the DBS Singapore Gallery and the UOB Southeast Asia Gallery. Through its collection, the gallery will present the development of Singaporean and regional cultures, telling the story of their social, economic, and political histories. The gallery mainly draws from Singapore's national collection, the world's largest public collection of modern and contemporary Southeast Asian art. The National Collection started with an original bequest of 93 works made to the National Museum in 1976 by the well-known cinema magnate and art patron Dato Loke Wan Chong. Through careful nurturing over the years, this collection has grown significantly to approximately 8,000 pieces in 2010. The National Heritage Board is presently the custodian of this collection. National Gallery Singapore will feature works by major Singaporean artists. The collection now spans from early 20th century naturalistic paintings to contemporary video installations. The collection also holds pieces from Southeast Asian artists of international standing. The DBS Singapore Gallery will be an important platform for studying and presenting the cultural and aesthetic identity of Singapore from the colonial period to present day. Starting from the 19th century, the narrative traces how local and regional contexts, international influences, and individual creativity have shaped and transformed the development of Singapore art. The display will highlight the multiple facets of Singapore art, derived from the interweaving of diverse cultural values and expressions, fluid exchange of new ideas, and continuous experimentation by local artists. Housed in the former Supreme Court building, the UOB Southeast Asia Gallery will present the history of Southeast Asian art through artistic impulses shared across the region. Starting in the 19th century, the history of Southeast Asian art is characterized by negotiations between the region's traditions and modernity. Art was conceived as an expanded field whereby Southeast Asian artists sought to incorporate and reinvent local expressions and aesthetic traditions as they approached the age of modern art. The UOB Southeast Asia Gallery will share a compelling story of human culture, as seen through a region that has been the meeting point of major civilizations, religions, colonial powers, and the focus of struggles towards national independence and modernization.
National Gallery Singapore is an art gallery located in the downtown core of the Singapore. Opened on 24 November 2015, it oversees the world's largest public collection of Singapore and Southeast Asian art, consisting of over 8,000 artworks. National Gallery Singapore aims to provide an understanding and appreciation of art and culture through a variety of media, focusing on Singapore's culture and heritage and its relationship with other Southeast Asian cultures, Asia, and the world. Situated in Singapore's Silver District, the gallery consists of two national monuments, the former Supreme Court building and City Hall, which makes it the largest visual art venue and largest museum in Singapore. A total cost of 532 million Singapore dollars has gone into National Gallery Singapore's development.